uh, Standing in tonight from Mr. Doughboy. Yeah, you can look at her. You can look at that until I get this chat straightened out here. Let me get my zoom done here. Oh, come back here. Come back. No, that's I don't know why it won't let me zoom. Here we go. Beautiful. That is. I don't know. I never really gave it a name. Not very friendly either. Scared someone? Probably did. It's okay. All right. I was just yeah, let me turn it on for you. This thing throws a fit. The batteries are still good. I suppose if anybody sees that thumbnail, they're not going to come in now. My hands are so bad I can't even open Velcro. Oh. Or is that a trademark name? Hook and loop, right? I think the batteries are dead. All right. I got 3 people in here. That's a start, right? Gaining momentum. All right. Let's get rid of the haunted doll. Okay. What are you guys up to tonight? I have one little spot on here I gotta fix. Let's get someone. I don't know if I'm gonna get many people in here tonight. Who knows? It is freezing here. It's like -6 out. I don't know if anybody's in the cold where they live, but it is -6 out right now. Fahrenheit. I don't know if I have any Canuckies in there. Everybody leave. All right. I gotta trim those boards down. You guys still there? Nobody's chatting. It's like I get ghosts in here. Hey, Fire Cajun. So I've missed out on a lot. Give me an update on the project. I did the fretboards last night, and then I stopped there because I wanted to let the glue dry. And now what I'm doing is just trimming them down. Hey, Brian. Hope I didn't scare too many people away with the doll. That's okay. It is scrapping. Do I know anything about Freemasons? I almost joined them a few years ago, but the guy that I was, you got to know one to be one or whatever. The guy that was supposed to be the guy just it didn't work out. A couple of these I'm gonna have to redo. How's everybody tonight? Uh-oh, where did I cut myself? Jesus. Fiddling around with some projects. Luckily I didn't broke a nail. Luckily I didn't bleed. I didn't bleed on this, so just broke a nail. I was prying at something, broke the nail back. And broke it way back too. All right, what are we talking about here? Bastard. Glad I noticed that before I got it all over the place. Is nobody chatting, or did something happen to my chat? I think I broke my nail fiddling with that doll. I can see you guys. I was just I got a little boo boo on my finger. I was just trying to avoid a catastrophe here. I was just wondering if you could hear me because nobody was talking. You know what? I got it on top chart again. You guys are probably gabbering away, and I ain't seeing nothing. Good. Yep. Yeah, that's why I didn't see Brian come in at first. Hey, Brian. Hey, in order. Hey, Fire Cajun. Hey, Scrappin'. I missed Southern Bell. And anybody else I might have missed. That's all as far up the chat it went. Get your guitar ready. Got my guitar is ready. I don't know if you're talking to me or. Oh, that sucked. 1 second here. Hey, Steve. Srip. All right. Disaster averted. No, I didn't get any blood on it. It was just a little spot there, I noticed. Thankfully, I noticed it before I started manhandling everything. How's everybody tonight? And I think I asked it already, but I'm asking again. I'm dealing with this stomach thing. I don't know what's going on. Have you seen one finished yet, Miss Southern Belle? Yeah, at least I got all those done. All those. I just ripped out them frets. You sons of gun. It's all right. At least they're all ready for. I'll put more in. I think I'm at some point I'm gonna. Someone already asked me for to make a set, and at some point I probably will. I've been slowly getting back into the groove here. Trying to get my mind off my heart problem here. A hot issue, whatever. Oops, sorry, got a rum buzz. No drinking and doughboying. How you doing, Yeti? My buddy. I still got a piece of chaga here I want to send you. I was just looking at it. Luckily, it doesn't loses its effectiveness. I have to redo all those silver. That's all right. I had a feeling that was going to happen. What are you going to do? I tried it. I wanted to try it that way. I didn't think it was going to work, but it's all right. How you doing tonight, Chris? Sure, you guys are checking out Yeti Mountain Trading. He's a good channel to have. I'm all right. I'm not gonna complain, right? Well, I'm back to tearing them up again. Oh, Jesus, come on. I don't want to squeeze that too tight. Trying to get my whole mindset functioning again, you know? Just been having crappy luck after crappy luck. Still getting a runaround from the government for my disability. really don't want to sell my Nova, but it's looking that way more and more every day. I hold off till spring, at least I'll get the most for it, right? Sucks. Nothing you can do. Enough about that. Did you? See, I don't even have anything like that to sell. I got some stuff that I've won here and there, but nothing probably worth anything, you know. Can't be worth a towel roll on if I was getting it for free. She come in? Skunk water bait and tackle. Oh, skunk water bait and tackle. How you doing, skunk water? I didn't see him. I didn't see that person come in. Sorry if I didn't answer you right away. Hope you stayed on. I sent SJ a rose today. We did a trade. Did you really good? SJ did me really good. That's awesome. It's nice to have good friends. I don't have too many. I guess they don't have that kind of personality that people like, so. I never had a lot of friends over the years. Never really cared either. All right. I like it. You know what I mean. I've had friends, you know. I've had the type of friends that'll help you move. But I've only had one friend that would like help me move a body. You know what I mean? I should be careful how I talk like that. I think it's funny, but people might think it's something else. He's crazy. He's got people dead in his basement. Heard him talking about it. He said, "How many dead people will it take to change a light bulb?" And then he said, he doesn't know. It's not 5 because his basement is still dark. It's okay. The dog loves me. I think. She loves me. She's plotting to kill me. If I called her right now, she wouldn't come in. She's just a jerk. Skeletons in the basement. You got them right there. I don't keep them in the basement. It's too cold down there. I was in someone's stream today. I said, "Oh yeah, I got over 3,000 bobbleheads." I think they thought I was lying. They started laughing. Mm-hmm. Fruitcake. Closet. It's too cold in the closet too. You hide out in the closet, people get the wrong idea. He's a homosexual. Hey, Mike. Mike the Greek. You see my chin hairs? Dare me to do a paint splatter with my beard, Mike. Mike's wife's got a cool channel. I'm okay. How are you? Whimsy Creek Art. She does paint pours. They're good people. I won a cool pendant before Christmas on her channel. And she sent it right out in the mail. Got it no time. I'm going to do this. Man, I really screwed up my nails tonight. How are you tonight, Mike? Oh, I can't believe I'm going to have to do this all over again. I'm beat. Spent 3 hours in traffic. Oh, I do not miss that. I used to live in Boston. I worked in Boston during the Big Dig. I don't know if you know what the Big Dig is. I had a job I had to go through Boston to get to, and it was 3 hours in traffic to go 5 miles. Just so you know, not trying to beat you out there or anything, but that's what it was. It on a good day, no traffic, like Sunday afternoon, holiday, it would take me 17 minutes to get home. But during the week, 3 hours. and I was only 6 miles away. I live 6 miles from Boston. No, no, not trying to one up you there or anything. Just I could feel. I know how you go, what you went through. I think that's why I got so many gray hairs. Would you go into Seattle or something? You guys live in Oregon, right? I'm trying to figure out the best way I can do this without it flipping all around on me. You guys live in Washington. Yeah. Yeah. I got the city right. Portland. Portland, Oregon. Yeah, I've never been out. I've never been out there. Um, I have a child. Well, my sister's childhood friend's mother lives in Seattle. They moved out there. She moved out there. And she moved out there for met somebody, Miss Southern Belle still there? I didn't think anybody'd be coming in if I posted that thumbnail with the freak. Hey, where's my little hammer? Mike, you're a mechanic, right? Painter. I don't know why I thought mechanic. Painter. I know why I thought mechanic, because I have a friend his name is Mike the Greek, and he's a mechanic. I worked with him. I know I told you about that. Pastor Malacca. Some of my fondest memories. Come on, go in there, you squint. Oh, he left? I was sitting there talking to him, and he left. No. Oh well. Not the first time I talk to myself. Better answers that way. Thanks for hanging out, Brian. Everybody else that's hanging out, thank you. Did I mention that it's -6 degrees outside? It is freezing. It is freezing in here. Get the heat on full blast. I appreciate everybody that hangs out. I thought of all you guys today. A building that I was showing the other night on here came up in my news feed for sale in Salem for $2 million. What a bargain! What a bargain! It's probably it's $2 million, and it's probably about half the size of my barn, and no property. Probably a quarter acre of land. Probably barely get a parking spot. Why did you move? Why did you move out of Massachusetts? Just in case anybody wants to move to Salem. '56 there. I don't think we've had 56 degrees here since October. I'm going to show you guys that house. If you want to look at it, it's 2 Oliver Street or Olive Street in Salem, Mass. $1.87 million. What a deal. What a bargain. What a bargain. My house, I moved to Maine. My house is 4,200 square feet. My barn is 3,000 square feet. I have 2 acres of land. And I paid 69 grand. $69,000. They are what they're doing down there with the real estate and the Democrats. Not to get political on you. But they're forcing the poor out is what they're doing. Yeah, they raised the minimum wage to $12 an hour or something, but it just barely pays the rent when your rent is $2,600 a month. You know what I'm saying? They raised the minimum wage and then increased the taxes. So they look like do-gooders. Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, free. We're gonna get free. We're gonna get free. Whatever from Bernie Sanders." Yeah. Where do you think that money is gonna come from, chump? Your pocket. Nothing free. And then they want to let the illegals in to steal all the Americans' jobs. I got no problem with people coming into the country if they're going to do it right and pay the proper taxes and everything else, just like we have to. My sister has a husband from South America. He came here legally. Him and her have a business together. They pay their taxes. I don't know why they continue to want to live in Massachusetts, because they're just being taxed out of their business. But I'd hate for somebody to say, "Oh, that's racist," or not racist when you want somebody to pay their fair share. You're working under the table because you can't get any proper paperwork, and then you're taking that money and sending it back to your family and not putting it into the economy. Uh-oh. Did they get political on everybody? I'm sorry. Yep. Only 4 people in here now. That's funny. Yeah, no, nothing is free. No. And here I am, right? I'm disabled. And I've been fighting for the past almost 3 years to get some help because I can't go to work. I went to court in October. I've been working since I was 14 years old, paying into the system. They said to me in the court, they said, "Oh, you can go get a job being a lot attendant." Okay. Okay, you want me to be a lot attendant? Where is that job? There's 600 people in my town, and there's no businesses. We don't have a bank. We don't have a police station. I can't drive. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. I shouldn't. Uh, Truthfully, I don't care. I'll probably go on and find less subscribers when I get off tonight too. That's all right. I don't need people like that. Honestly, I'm not. I'm not doing this to be monetized. So I didn't mean to bring that stuff up. I know a lot of Americans feel the same way. The non-brainwashed ones. Oh my God. Am I trying to put? There's already wire in that one. Guess I'm going blind too. Get your brain rolling. I didn't mean to offend anybody, but my 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 count did go way down after I started talking about it. So I love you guys too. Come on, you bastard. Cocksucker. Someday we'll find it. The rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Disability. It took me to disability. I got a lawyer and everything, and just Joseph Richard. I don't understand what you mean there. Were you gonna mail me something to make? Uh, I don't remember you. I don't remember you telling me that. If you did, or I might have been understanding what you said. How are you tonight, sir? You you The they don't even want middle class in Massachusetts. Truthfully. If they're forcing you out by the prices of everything, they really are. It was considered probably middle class, and we were just barely making it down there. Hmm. Mm-hmm. So, what are we going to do now? I have to let that dry again. I'm not sure I understood what you meant by that, Joseph. If you were sending me coins or something, I don't know. Um, you'd have to email me and let me know what you mean. Hey, Ramon. Can't believe we're going to do that over again. It's all right. What do we want to talk about tonight? I want to get off of politics because my I don't want people hating me. On the other hand, I really don't care. 9 people watching. Somebody suggest something. You guys want to see that? You guys want to see that house that Hey, you know something? I was wondering if there was a way of making the big Indian in Freeport. I was showing the not sure, is that right on Main Street? I was showing the giant boot yesterday the other day at LL Bean. I'm not sure where the Indian is. You guys want to see the swing? You ever been to the swing bridge in Sound? Are you guys not hearing me? You want to hear more about? There's nothing more to tell. It happens and then it doesn't happen. Go for months without hearing it. Days. Okay, you hear me. I don't know what. Oh, sounds cool. The Indian. I showed the LL Bean factory the other day. You guys want to see what 1.87 million buys in Salem? The Singing Child. I wish I had more to tell you about that. I would. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Well, I won't make up anything. Just don't know what to tell you about that. Oh, the desert, yeah, yeah, the main desert. You guys, does anybody know how to like instead of me pointing the camera at that screen, how would I put what I'm looking at? I've seen people share web pages, and I thought maybe you could do that. I think what do you got to have OBS? I have OBS up there, OBS Studio, but I heard OBS doesn't work anymore. Because it'd be a better quality if I could just pop. You know what I'm saying? Pop the Anybody know how to do that? I know there's a couple people that I could ask, but I'd rather not ask them. Now, not the green screen. There's a way of putting it right on the screen. I seen somebody put their picture on the screen today. I was wondering if you could just drop the whole page into the screen. I don't know how to do that. I'm pretty good with the computer, so if somebody told me the program, I just figure it out myself. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good actually. I build my own computers and stuff. It just I don't know the program that you use for that. I could figure it out myself after I know what program it is. Still got 9 people in here. 9 people and 8 likes. Somebody didn't hit that like button. Ah, now I got 10 likes. You guys are the best. It's okay. The first year we moved here. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. I was just messing around. The first year we moved here, we decided we were going to have a pig roast. So we finally found a place to get a whole pig. We went over there to pick that pig up from the farm, and when we pulled up to the place, there was all these little tiny pigs, little tiny piglets running around in the yard. My mother was like, "Oh, look at the little piglet stuff." With we were hauling the mother off, and my mother wouldn't eat the my mother wouldn't eat the thing afterwards. She was all upset. The babies are looking for their mother. The farmer told her, "Oh yeah, you guys are taking the mother right now." Oh my god, I was just thinking about that. Too funny. 12 likes. Yeah, I see the likes. You guys are the best. If I had money, I'd pay you. I'll let that roast out of there. She was so upset. I've never eat. I don't think she's eaten pork since then. I've never eaten pork again. You guys are mean. I don't know. I tell you, it was the worst. It was the worst, like 4th of July that we ever had too. That was the year that they had that tornado on Sebago Lake. You remember that a few years back, Strip? We had torrential, like huge microbursts here. It was horrible. I better do something, losing people. Let me put the screen over there. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't guarantee greatness every night. Oh my God. Oh, don't forget to bring that with me. You guys wanna talk to him for a little while? I was asking if you remember the night, you remember the year we had the tornado they had on Sebago Lake. Remember that year? That was that year. It kind of messed everything up for us, for the party, the weather. Do you guys know that if you know the old cathode ray tube TVs, if you go to a static channel and aim a camera into the static channel, you can you'll see spirits show up in the recordings. I don't know if you guys know that. Don't let the loud folks bother you. We're all meaners. Get through everything. Yeah. All right. Come with me on a magical mystery tour. The Mighty Boosh. I wish you guys knew what that was. All right, let me fiddle faddle and faddly fiddle here. Do my thing here. I'll put you guys off screen there. Uh-oh. That's not going to work out. Oh, I got someone here. All right. Bring you down to earth. I guess this is better than watching somebody play video games. Hey, Shannon. How you doing, buddy? I got your Batman cereal memorialized up there. No, nobody's bullying me. I mentioned politics and I just lost a bunch of viewers. It's okay. I'm good with it. I know where I am in my heart. Let's see. Butt swat. Oh, butt swat. How you doing? How you doing, Scrapping? Shannon. Say hello to everybody. Do 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 do. Yeah, I got a town and stop a bullying too. So this building overlooks. Mm, this building overlooks the Salem Common. I know I was showing this the other day. This, I believe that's the house. Thanks, babes.
You're welcome. Yummy.
Make sure it's not in the way. You guys seeing this? Ooh. Yeah, that's the house. $1.87 million. It's either that one or this one. Oh, I think it's this one. 1 Oliver Street. So there you go. There's your $2 million, Spijzer. And you don't even have a parking space. Unless there's one back here, I don't know. Oh, that might belong to it. Right there. But it looks like a shared way. Fuck that. Hey, Tim Holmes. Have a good night, Joseph. Either way, it's not very much property. Freeport Indian, huh? This guy? Is that what you're talking about? Look, they blurred out his face. You wouldn't want to be offended. There he is. Is that Conundrum? Is that a trading post? Is that like a souvenir shop or what is it? Can you buy guns there? Big Indian Retail Market. Oh, it's a gift shop, huh? I wonder if they sell that I wonder if they sell that lady's poop. You know what I'm talking about? The woman that sells the poop. She makes the moose droppings into things. I have to check that out sometime. I was showing them then that you know how the McDonald's is in a house in Freeport. There's a place up the street from me that sells things like that. That's pretty far from my house. There's a place up here, main gifts. Excuse me. Someone said last night they were going to hear me start sneezing. Yep. I think the gift place is before the school. I think that's it. Mainline products. Yeah. It's like a gift shop. I was going to go in there and try to see if they wanted to sell my bells. They sell fudge there and everything. Fresh fudge. J. Georgie is back. There's a little tiny cemetery. For some reason, they put them all on hills around here. Uh-oh. I believe that's the post office. No, the post office is like really tiny. Right here. That's the Greenwood post office. Sometimes I have to mail from there because the other one isn't open. Look at that little tiny shack. I'm good, Georgie. How are you? Greenwood, Maine. You guys ever get a package from me and it comes from Greenwood? That's the place. The one in my town is hardly ever open. Like it's open, but it's like if you go there 2 minutes to 12, they're closed. This place right here. This is a small one too. Little shanty. I don't know what I'm looking for. This is where I live, Bryant Pond. That's the phone. The one that I had to mail from today is down here. Somebody suggest something and I'll This one's kind of a more still tiny. Should charge for tickets. Fell asleep earlier. That's all right. I had to put redo some of those frets on the silver. It's drying now. I started the case earlier. I should have that thing ready this weekend, scrapping. No, this is South Paris, Maine. mostly where I send my mail out of. Lady just minding her own business. At least she's wearing a seatbelt. This right here is a Pokemon Go hotspot. There's always people out there playing that stupid game. Well, there was. You guys should see the view from right here. Maybe I'll go down here someday and show you guys this. This is beautiful. It's the lake down the street from our house. Norway Lake. It's Mount Washington over there. It's kind of cloudy. You're not going to see it, but it's over that way. Ah, it's a car! You'll be killed. I don't do fishing. I hate it. I hate fishing. Sorry, guys. I ain't gay or anything, but I don't like fishing. You guys ever heard of Poland Springs? That's right here. The original source of Poland Springs. Nestle owns that now. It's still called Poland Springs, but Nestle owns it now. Yeah, I can't. I'd rather lick doorknobs in China than go fishing, to tell you the truth. Not the Well, it is personal. I just don't like it. This is a cool little hotel right here. Kind of weird looking. Got that whole Stanley. No, not that one. No, that's not the one. I think it's this one, Presidential Inn. It's got that whole Stanley Hotel vibe to it. Hey, how did I get over on this street? No, I guess I missed it. What are you saying what for? About my choice of fishing? It's a long story. My father used to love fishing, and he just he liked it a lot more than I did, and I did not enjoy going fishing with him. Any famous historical areas? That I showed you the Stephen King's house. Mount Washington, White Mountains National Forest. I'm kind of on the other side of that. 26 miles south of me is President Eisenhower's birthplace. Okay, if you want a story, right down the street, I live on a mountain called Molly-Ocket Mountain. I'm going to show you that. I'm not going to show you exactly where I live, but so this is Molly-Ocket Mountain. Right here. So I'm down here somewhere, okay? When I'm looking out my window, I could see this Mollyauket Mountain. Mollyauket was a famous Indian medicine woman who saved the vice president of the United States for Abraham Lincoln, saved his life. And she used to live in at Snow Falls, which is pretty famous place. There's a gorge over there at Snow Falls. I know I took you here the other day, but I didn't tell you about that story. And this is the gorge. Why that's doing that again, I don't know. This is where she lived over in here. You can look it up. They actually have a Mollyauket Day here, a local Mollyauket Day for that lady, that woman. I don't know of any other famous. Have a good night, Yeti. The paper mill is pretty famous up in Rumsford, but it's famous for being stinky. You been to the gorge? Yeah, you must have drove right by it when you came to my house that time, Steve. Steve would know more famous places than I do. I'm a transplant. I could show you famous places in Boston, Massachusetts. You want to see where Tom Brady lives? I'm not. There's no clowns. Just this one. Did Abe have two vice presidents? I don't know. No clowns. No clowns. What was I going to say? What was I saying? What did I say before I talked about the clowns? Oh, I'll show you where Tom Brady lives. He's on Marlborough Street. Well, one of his houses in the South Back Bay. Why am I so lost right now? Here's the Back Bay. He is on Marlborough Street. And he is not Massachusetts Ave. I believe it's this brownstone right here. Pretty sure it's that one. Yeah, Brady. Hold on. I ain't saying much, but that's a Mercedes right there. This is Starrow Drive, and then this is Memorial Drive. And if you guys ever heard of the the regatta, the Charles River Regatta? Yeah, yeah, it's brutal. That those houses are a million plus for those apartments. This is the Charles River right here. You ever heard that song? Ooh, Boston, you're my town. The dirty water. This is the dirty Charles right here, which they cleaned up, but used to be pretty nasty. You could see raw sewage floating by, turds and stuff. When I was a kid, the Charles River was bad, nasty. They cleaned it up. You usually see those guys out there in the summertime all rowing. Yeah, a million plus. And then Mass Ave's down here in Cambridge Street. Western Ave. Mass Ave is right here. No, Mass Ave's right here. The Long Bridge. It's all MIT and Harvard over in here. Cambridge. This old house is in a lot of areas. I could show you the one they did in Lexington. I used to see Norm Abram, and what's his name, almost every day when I worked for the delivering the teeth, delivering for the dental lab. Back in the 90s, they were doing a house over here in Lexington. I'll show you. Jesus, why can't I see it? Oh, it's got to zoom in a little more. Route 2. I want 225. Why am I lost here? Lexington. Jeez. Okay, there's a railroad bridge right here. And now it's a bikeway. And then this house right here is in this old house. You ready? Let me know if you guys recognize it. Nope, where is it? Right here. Nope, wait a minute. That's not it. It's this one. That's this old house. And then Norm lives over in Carlisle, which is right down the street from here. Carlisle is a little tiny town. But that's the house they were working on every day when I was. I'll show you Carlisle. I'm pretty sure I know what Norm's house is too. Carlisle is right off of 4225. 4225. This 4. And I believe this is Carlisle. Nope. Carlisle is between. Yeah. Four. I don't want to go all the way to Chelmsford and Bedford. It's before Lexington, before the Air Force Base. Hey, Crystal. I miss anybody? Yeah, 4225. So this is where I'm not sure exactly where it is, but that's where the new Yankee workshop is too. Is in Carlisle. Yeah, there you go. I believe that's the other this old house. Remember this old house that had the two driveways? The one in the back and one in the front. I believe that's it. It was on that split. I believe this is it right here. You go to Rockland Road. Street. Yeah, I believe that's it right there. I could be wrong though. I never drove by that one, but I knew about where it was. I'm probably wrong. Anyways, this is all historic places. Lexington, Concord. For you guys at Metal Detect, they always find Revolutionary War stuff. Bedford. Bedford was a military base there, the Hanscom base. And, there was a hospital for the wounded right here. It's on Great Wall Road. Great Road. There's a hotel. It's a hotel now, but way back when it was a hospital for wounded soldiers. And it is, hold on, it's right at the split. Right here. It was much smaller, but it's a hotel now. Yeah, I bet. There's a huge cemetery up here on the right too that's known to be haunted. It's called Great Road. This is the main road right into the Battle Green. If you keep going on this road, you come right into the Battle Green. Shot heard around the world. I'll show you the Battle Green. I know I showed this the other night. And this is the big cemetery, Revolutionary War. It's modern too, but it's a big cemetery. So we're in Lexington now, but that's the big cemetery. There's a lot of George Washington's men buried in there, whatever. See how long the cemetery goes? And that skirts the Air Force Base, which is right here. That's the entrance to the Air Force Base. Hanscom. That's military jets fly out of there. And then you keep going up the street, Route 4, and you come right into the Battle Green. These are all. You guys seeing the screen? Okay. There's there's a place up here. You guys might have seen if you guys get a load out of Mimi's on Facebook. Have you ever seen that one that liquor store that says Boozer Liquors? That's up here. Show you it, and then I'll show you the Bunghole Liquors place. There you go, Boozer Liquors. And then the Battle Green is right up here. This is the Battle Green here. That's the Minuteman Memorial. And then there's another one right here. Maybe someday when I go down here again, I'll get some of this video for you guys. During the summer, it's pretty busy. That's the Minuteman Memorial. Hope I got you guys centered here enough. I got 11 people watching now. You guys love this stuff, huh? I know I covered this already. I showed this already, but some of you might not have seen it. And then that house is right down the street here. That this old house. The Burlington Mall. I believe that's when the coat factory started. You guys know what that is. This is a massive mall. I mean, the parking for this is just enormous. And then there's a Wegmans across the way here. Wegmans is awesome. Stop that. Stop that. Yeah, David Carlisle. I was just in Carlisle. See? There's your town. I used to live just a couple blocks from the ocean. That's Carlisle, Mass. See? I know I showed you guys where I used to live there. I'm going to show you that again if you want. The High Rock Tower. Jeez. It's Chatham Street. I used to live one street over from this. This place. Yeah, Norm Abram lives over there. And there's the ocean, see? There's Boston. Right there. Girls Incorporated. I went to elementary school right here. high school. Called Lynn Classical. When I went there, it was Lynn Classical High School, but it is not Lynn Classical anymore. They moved it to another place that had a dump fire for 20 years, and now the place is sinking into the ground. They moved it right here. Looks like a prison, doesn't it? I don't know what else you guys want to see. You want to see where all the jet engines are made? GE. That's General Electric Aviation Department. And of course, you're not going to really see anything. And if you tried to go in there, they'd shoot you. Highly secure area, military jet engines they make in there and stuff. My favorite coffee shop. Do the do. What else you guys want to see? You guys all just sit there. Hey, what's the movie with the famous Boston people in it about robberies, the armored trucks? You talk about the town? I was over there the other day too. It's called the town refers to Charlestown, and where they lived was the Charlestown Projects. If that's the movie you're talking about, you want to see what that is? That is where the Bunker Hill Monument is. You know the Bunker Hill Monument, and the USS Constitution is there. It's the Bunker Hill Monument. That thing's huge. And the projects are, yeah, I believe it's the projects. They are, trying to remember. I believe they're in here. It's another expensive place to live, but if you live in the projects, it's not. This is the auto port. This is where all your new cars come into the United States. This is Boston Auto Port. Those are all brand new cars waiting for waiting for dealerships to pick them up. Whenever a car comes into the United States, that's, well, to this area, I guess. I don't know if all of them come in from there, but a lot of them do. I believe this is the projects here. Yes, it is. So this is where they lived. Look familiar from that movie? That's the projects. Charlestown projects. the kids come over from there and steal the cars over at the auto. My brother used to work there. Did I lose everybody? Oh, you're there. The first Krispy Kreme to ever open in Massachusetts opened over here in Wellington. They built a multi-million-dollar building. It was Wellington Circle. And they closed 2 months later. They folded up. I'm trying to remember where it was. I'm pretty sure it was right here. And they went blink, belly right up. And then the second one, yeah, Krispy Kreme has never made it here in Mass. The second one opened in Saugus. I can show you that building because it used to be a wonderful candy and ice cream shop, and they sold to Krispy Kreme, and now it's a bank. Oh, it's over here in Saugus on Route 1. Square One Mall. It's before Square One. Used to be Russo's Candy House. It was so delicious. But that was the second Krispy Kreme to open in Massachusetts, and it folded a month later. They opened right next to a Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, you're not going to compete with Dunkin' Donuts. Not in Massachusetts anyway. Dunkin' Donuts is right here. Yeah, Tim Hortons didn't they folded up too. Then there's the Leaning Tower of Pizza right here. Prince Pizza. They have a crooked tower. That's a famous landmark there. Prince Pizza. The Leaning Tower of Pizza. My uncle was hit and killed right here. My mother's brother was hit and killed right there on the highway back in 1979, I believe. This used to be what was called Red Coach Grill. Now it's Kelly's Roast Beef, which is another famous thing around here. But this was another restaurant. And they used to have carnivals across the street up here. They used to put carnivals here. There was a big liquor store way in the back, but the parking lot used to do carnivals, and he was crossing over the street. There used to be a big restaurant up here called the Ship Restaurant. I think they tore it down now. It's probably not going to be. It might still be old photos, but they did tear it down. It was right next to the Christmas tree shop. There was the Ship Restaurant for years, and then they turned it into the Weather Vane. but it's a big giant ship. Nope, it's gone. They built something else there. Yeah, that's all new. That's all new. I wonder if I could find a picture of that before they tore it down, so you could show you guys. It was very famous because there was a giant pirate ship there. Yeah, that was what was there before. Yeah, they closed it down. Isn't that cool? If you guys can see that. That's it. It wasn't Peabody's, it was Saugus. Stupid idiots. Yeah, that's it right there. They tore it all down. Hey, Ballad. Hey, Ramon. I miss anybody? Hope I didn't miss anybody. Talking crap here. Where did the Boston Tea Party happen? Okay, I'll show that again. I don't mind. I just don't want people get bored because I did show that already. I showed that the other night. I don't. I don't mind. I don't mind. I just don't want people getting all cranky. They have replica ships that you can go on and do the tour, do the party, do the tea party. Those are the ships that you can go on there and throw the tea off the side. If you look, you see the guys are getting ready to throw the tea over. They let you go on and see. They let you throw it off. They let you wear the hat and everything. It's a big kids thing, but that's exactly where it happened, right there. That building. You need that hat? I bet you could buy them there. You need to take a trip. And you go over here and look at them, the boats. See, those aren't the real ships, but they're replicas. They're pretty close to what they would have looked like. The bridge, I believe the bridge was replaced, but there was a bridge there before. That's where it happened. Thereabouts. Paul Revere's house is right around the corner there. right over here. Not far from where it happened. That's Paul Revere's house. And his statue is on the other side there in the park. Somewhere there, he did the. They had the silversmithing company. I'm pretty sure it was this building, but I don't know. I think they only preserved the house. I don't think they preserved the whatever the little not factory, but it was a whatever they did there. And then there's a line painted in the street. And then there's the house. Oh, jeez. The church where they did the one if by sea, two if by land, the candles. I'm more interested in the cannolis though from Mike's. The British are coming, yeah. There's a famous there's a trail that you can follow that goes, over to Mass Ave and out into Lexington. But that's all over in here. I mean, it's all, none of it's the same. I mean, some of the houses have remained, but they changed it all. Faneuil Hall is the same. It's in the same place. The Boston Massacre site is the same. June 5th, whatever. There's a medallion right in the middle of the street there where those kids are standing. See them standing around it. All those lines point to something different. I don't know if you can get up on that, but it's it says this way south north, and then it tells you Battle Green and stuff like that. But this is all changed. They even put a subway under the old custom the old State House. They built because you go in, you have to enter into there for the subway. So it's not still. Oh, there's the medallion with nobody on it. See those lines? They're still doing that. All those lines say something, and it's got the date written around it. I've been there a million times. Geez, I got pictures of my mother. Not my mother, my wife talking to. It's not really much to see. The entrance to the orange line is right there. And there's the museum inside. If you do you guys ever see the movie with Nicolas Cage, where they come and they try to break into this place? That's the place that they try to break into at the end, and the guys get arrested for the stealing the Constitution. What the hell is the name of that? National Treasure. This is it right here. That's exactly where the scene was taken. Because the sign that the guys read on the side is right there. Oh, can you see my finger? Would you say yes to? Oh, yeah. You seen the National Treasure? But that's the building they You couldn't see my finger? Hold on a second. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to make sure the camera's aimed right. Oh man. Okay. Is that better, guys? Someone, you guys should have told me I was out of focus here, out of cue. I sit there talking to you guys. It's showing you stuff. You're probably not even seeing half of it. All right. And then that thing's going crazy again. Got to move it just a little bit. I think it's messing with the the hertz. I'm a nerd. It's okay. I'm a nerd. Okay, Shannon. Thanks for hanging out. You nerd. All right. What was it showing you? There's that medallion thing there. That actually, you can't read it. It's all blurry, but it says stuff around it. You could look it up online and you have good pictures of it. I was wondering if you could get. I was wondering if you could get a picture like great like that. You guys got me, so I'm good. I might go take pictures of this stuff for you when I can get a. If I get my leg brace and can walk again. You have to be able to walk. There's nowhere to park. You take the subway into Boston. You don't try to find parking in Boston. You have to be able to walk. I showed you that teapot. I believe that teapot Paul Revere had a hand in making too, which is the giant teapot, which is right here. See it? That thing continuously steams. Been steaming. It's a Massachusetts accent. You got an accent. I don't got an accent. I'll show you everything. You name it, I show you it. Especially in Boston and Salem, Lynn, Swampscott, Marblehead, Peabody. I like when people that aren't from around here come up and they see Peabody. Peabody. Oh yeah? Parked the car in Harvard Yard. I don't know how many times I've heard that. Say it, say it, say it. Say it again, say it again. Why do you like to say it? Park the car in Harvard Yard. Trying to think of things to show you guys. You guys want to see the shithole where that Lowell quarter comes from? Fucking murder capital of Massachusetts. This is Lowell, Mass, right here. It is a shithole. Hold on. Let me find Route 38. That's where the best part of it is. You guys will go, what? Along the canal, too, is horrible. No, this is like the decent part. Like right in Lowell. Hold on. Here we go. There's the canal. So at one point there was, you know how in Detroit they like to burn houses on Halloween. Well, it was like that every night in Lowell for a while. They were burning everything down. Trying to find 38. It's 133, 110. That's Route 3, Lowell Connector. Pretty rough. Yeah, here we go. This is your famous Lowell W quarter place. This isn't such a bad area, but there is, like, you used to see cars stripped and stuff in Lowell. Bars everywhere. Damn documentary on dope. Yeah, they back when the you guys know what those are? Triple deckers. And you stop at that 7-Eleven and get robbed. A what? A triple decker. That's what that is. 3-story apartment complex that usually holds multi drug infested cockroaches and triple deckers. Crime Central. Not too bad where I'm going to right now, but it used to be all graffiti and a lot of the whack jobs burned themselves out. Matter of fact, the bank that I got my loan from is in Lowell for this house. I love graffiti. You gonna give me a location? There's a bodega all boarded up. I bet you would have been able to get a pack of Marlboros and some cocaine from there. GPS coordinates? I don't know if I can do that, can I? I'll try. You have GPS coordinates? I think I could type those in. South by Southwest and all that. Longitudinal latitudes. Are you going to see if I can guess what it is? Is that what you're doing? Or anybody can guess? Hey, Ma. I was telling them about the pig earlier from the pig roast. And all the little babies were trying to get you to take them home. I'm, Oh, let me type them in. Maybe take the X, the, hold on. Well, let me do it. Yeah. Google it. That's what I just did. Let me take out SJ's because it made me copy everything. Well, see, it already told me what it is. That's cool. Is that the airplane graveyard? Is that what we're talking about? Uh-huh. Tucson, Arizona airplane graveyard. I wonder if it will let me. So it brought me to there. Stupid Google. I don't know. It brought me to a building when I typed in airplane graveyard in Tucson, Arizona. Here it is. Right? Oh, look at those beautiful planes. Bastards. Oh, they got a spot right here. You can. That's a pretty cool photo, huh? That's probably a drone picture, huh? 27 degrees. That is a pretty cool picture, huh, guys? Get dizzy. Wee, 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 wee. Okay. Stop that. Here we go. I think SJ came loaded for bear. I wish there was a way to put the screen on my screen. I wish I knew how to do that. But see, now I get it too close and the thing starts going kaplooey. But Said he can't find that. I'm not doing it. Just rabbit ears. That's what I come up for the. Is that what you were? Does anybody know the program that you have to use where you could actually? I could just put my thing onto the screen. Tinfoil. I got my tinfoil hat out in the kitchen. I keep it next to my Ready Pop. Anybody know that program that you could just put your. What's so funny? I know there's a program you can get where you could put your screen on the screen without having to take a picture of it, video of it. The forest guitar. No, there's like I thought it was like OBS, but I think OBS is obsolete. Where you could just put the web page right in the screen instead of having to aim the camera at it. Hold the rabbit ears. I'm trying to watch Mighty Mouse. Hold the rabbit ears. Thanks for the coordinates, SJ. I did mail that rose out today. You had text me just as I was getting to the post office, and I just happened to have a rose on me. I didn't think I was going to be able to mail it out today, but I got it in the mail. You can try and make it. Well, I got a couple videos up there on how to do it. Okay, where are we going tonight? Where's the Rocky statue? It's in Philadelphia. It is. Come on. The Rocky statue is. I'm trying to remember. You want to stay out of West Philadelphia. I'm trying to remember. I've been there too. I probably have to type that in. Oh, maybe I don't. Where's Philly Drone Life? He knows where it is. He's holding out on me. He's probably in bed. I see. I wasn't too far off. There's the steps and the Rocky statue. I believe. Is it at the top of the steps? Yeah. To climb the steps, guys. Where is it? Yo, Adrian. Scranton. I have a couple friends in Pennsylvania. Oh, it's not even on the steps. It's over here. Oh, he's getting snowed on. Poor guy's gonna catch a cold. What's up? Do, 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 do. Two screens at the same time. Well, I can do that like this. Fought in the Civil War. Okay, David. Thanks for hanging out. I don't think you were here anyways, were you? What time is it? 11:15, huh? Jersey. Oh, guys, you want to see something? I'll show you someplace I've been. Hold on a second. I'm going to type in an address because if I type it in and you let you guys see what I'm typing, you're going to know where I'm going. All right, I'm gonna put the guy in front of the place, and I want to see if you guys can guess. See if you guys can guess what this house is. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. We are smart. Well, let's see how smart you are. want to see. I'm not going to say any names either. Damn it, where is it? Hold on, I'm lost. Hold on. I think I'm going the wrong way. I don't want to be there. I have a feeling that the trees are all in the way of what I'm trying to see here. Give me 1 second. I think someone's misleading me here. Son of a bitch. Hmm. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Am I losing you guys? I suck. All right. You know what sucks? The trees are all in the way, and I knew it. That's what it was. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on. Too much glare, right? There we go. What's that house? Can you see it? Oh, they changed the look of it a little bit, but now we got an Amityville house. That's the Amityville Horror House. It's at 108 Ocean Street, Ocean Ave in Amityville, New York. Anybody know the name of the family that was involved in the murders? Saw a ghost in the window. I went there a few years ago, and we kind of stole some of their grass and planted it in our yard. I know it sounds. I know it sounds morbid, but I drove down there in the middle of the night, took a chunk of their grass, brought it home, and planted it in my yard. Because I'm a nut. Oh boy, I wish that. I don't know why. Because I just wanted to. I wish there was a way I'd do it. Well, I still know where it's growing. It was a hell of a ride too. It was like 7 hours. They should build a bridge from New London to the Hamptons. There's probably a ferry. You have to go all the way into New York City almost to get. You did even fork the yard after a long drive. After that long drive. Yeah, you have to drive, if you're up coming from Connecticut or Mass or you have to. Anybody live close to Rhode Island? Every Saturday night. Oh, it's like toilet paper, right? No, we kind of did it. Got the hell out of there. Every Saturday night in Providence, Rhode Island, they do this thing called River Fire. It's really cool. They set the whole river, like they put these things in the river all on fire. I wonder if there's any you telling my mother? Yeah, River Fire is really cool. It's like all it's all you are. It's all street performers, and they just set holy crap, what's holy crap? Oh, it's called Water Fire. It's every Saturday night. They have all these things in the water that they set on fire. It's really cool. It's a nice walk. Kind of like Lumineers. I don't know what that means. About water fire. Yeah, see how they there's all street performers and magic tricks, and see how they set all those things on fire? We were gonna go to it once, but it never happened. This is the guys that stand out in the middle with the things spinning on fire and stuff. You know, like the whatever you call it. Smell of fire music. But that's all in all around here, I believe. I'm trying to remember where it was. Oh, they might do it in here or something. It's really cool. A lot of people I know have gone to it, and it was just, I don't know, it was just a little too far out of our way to just go hang out and walk and not know where we were. The only thing cool here is every Tuesday there's a free retro movie. You guys just want to sit here and watch the screen blink like that? Hmm. I've never been to a powwow. They do have them somewhere around here. I know they have them in New Hampshire. Um, Crystal Caves or the Polar Caves is pretty cool. That's on the Tenny Mountain Highway in Plymouth, New Hampshire. I wonder if you got a picture of that inside the caves, the Polar Caves. It's really cool here. It's a hell of a walk, though. You have to be able to. Plymouth, New Hampshire, yeah. You know where the college is? The Polar Caves are really cool. Let me see if there's another picture here. Hey, what's he think he's doing? I guess you're not going to see inside the caves, but this leads all into a cave system. Plymouth Rock. No, that's Plymouth, New Hampshire. I showed Plymouth Rock last night. That's the where you go park and everything. Polar Caves. When I was younger, back in like the 80s, 89, 87, 88, I was up here, and there's a little stop here, like a Dunkin' Donuts here, that you pull in here. It's like little stop where you can get gas and some coffee, whatever. There's like a mall across the street here. Looks like they're gonna build something else too. The first time I ever seen a Ford Mustang police car, the marshals, if it's. I can't help it. Can't help it. If I turn it the wrong way, you guys ain't gonna see it at all. I wish I could get the program that will allow me to just put the screen on there. Ah, boy. I don't know why it's doing that. It's the hertz of the it's not the camera, it's the video settings. Let me see if I can see if I can change the hertz on it. Let me identify the screen. I am on screen 3. Let me see. HD color. Landscape. I can't change the hertz. Brightness. Setting up multiple. Fixing flicker. It's not doing it now, huh? Let me see if I can turn down the brightness. Oh, what the hell just happened? I know it's good now. As soon as I bring up the. As soon as I bring up. Hold on, let me see if I. Oh, jeez. Display. 60 hertz. Oh, I can't change the hertz. Um, current settings. Change color settings. Let me try that, guys. All right. See if that works. I just turned on the brightness. See if that helps. You guys still with me? Let me put you to satellite. Is that better? I really can't see the screen now, right? Let me pull some of the contrast down. Oh, it's too much. Still doing it, huh? Oh, bitch. Way better. Now it's light. It's I knew it was gonna happen again. It's the believe it or not, it's the I don't know how to fix it, guys. Oh, that's better, huh? No, the computer speaker is not really that close. All right, you guys can see everything now, right? Bear with me for a second. I think once we go to something, it's fine. I don't know what to do. I gotta find out. I'm gonna have to go on and find out how to put the yeah, zoom it out. It freaks out. Right there is okay. Well, it's 11:45. Where are we going? is Essex Street. Oh my God. You are going back to Massachusetts. Here you go. Here's the Ghettos of Lynn projects. Kerwin Circle. You want to get stabbed or shot? Come here. Park too close to somebody's car here. You'll get knifed. I hate this that this is doing this to me here. I wonder if I tater tots. I can't have tater tots. I'm on a really strict diet. I wonder if they got pictures of the great light. Nope. Nope. You still there, Ma? Look where that is. That's where I was born. Looks like they closed it down a while ago. I think my mother went to sleep. Radio signals now. Put the sound to screen. Can it shaking? Aliens. In Stoneham Hospital. Yeah. Stoneham. I think they're all condos up there now, Ma. So the sign for the hospital's gone now. See how it's all blacked out? Yeah, it's got a sign saying Melrose Wakefield now, pointing. It looks like they're building condominiums in there, from what I could see here. Yeah, no condos. There's the old hospital. It's there's like grass growing on the driveway. It's all closed down. Yeah, it's completely closed down. Too bad they closed all those hospitals. There's the emergency entrance. The sign's off of it. See? Oh my God. Mm. I didn't fall asleep on you guys here. I was trying to find something here. You know what I was trying to find, Ma? Stupid. I think I'm overtired. It's like falling asleep here. Walnut Street. Salem Street. Sunoco. Oh, there it is. Pleasure Island Road. I was trying to find where the Pleasure Island was. It's all grown in. Supposedly you can see the you can see where the whale used to be. Zoo. Am I lagging? Falling asleep. I think everybody's leaving too. I think that might have been where the whale was. I'm sorry, everybody. I think the whale was in here, wasn't it, Ma? Janine always sticks around. This used to be a big time amusement park in here. Like back in, or it was in here or something. I thought it was all Pleasure Island. Someone said when the water's really low, you could see like the wreck of the Hesperus boat in the water and stuff. Pleasure Island, yeah. Yeah, halfway down, it's called Pleasure Island Road. Right here. That was the entrance to the place, and then it turns into Audubon Road. So they must have changed the name afterwards and probably kept that little piece, for the memory of it all. I belong to that group on Facebook that always talking about when the water's really low. Now this was this whole, see all this area here was it's all like business park now, but it was a huge place. Like you could see like a Western show there. Closed in 1959. You see, yeah, this was it right here, like the big. See all that whole picture there. There's still like pieces of that whale in the water and stuff. That's what I was trying to see if you could see it from there. I guess that's when they started shooting it with the guns. I guess that whale had like bullet holes all in it and stuff. Gilligan's Island. They had, yeah, like Rex Trailer was there. The Three Stooges went there.
Behind this sign, your first glimpse of Pleasure Island, USA, sprawls 85 acres of fun, food, thrills, and thrills. A multi-million-dollar playground that typifies a revolutionary new look in amusement centers. Each day,
Howdy Doody, Lone Ranger, Captain Kangaroo.
Land of Pleasure Island.
Classic Technicolors, right?
Today, only in history books or in legend. Yet thrives anew just 14 miles north of downtown Boston. Shops that line the mall are actual reconstructions of colonial originals and feature everything from authentic New England dishes to feats that defy the laws of gravity.
It's pretty funny.
The old-time photographer's gag prop was corny, but never failed.
Hey, Victoria. Next time they will. I don't know what that means.
But the fun really begins at the Outdoor Show Bowl. Here, where children of all ages have thrilled to in-person appearances of movie and television favorites, a giggly audience appreciates the live antics of Chief Featherman and Clarabelle, Howdy Doody's roadshow pals.
Clarabelle.
And at this authentic colonial railroad station, they stop to ogle and ride old smoky.
You know where that is now? That railroad station is the Omelet House. Omelet headquarters in Wakefield now. They moved that down there.
Enjoys it more, children or adults.
And they had a real train and everything.
Under the Trestle moves another Pleasure Island favorite, the swashbuckler.
That place is the Omelet headquarters now. Where's the railroad tracks? Jesus. S&M Liquors. Well, that's the other thing I was going to show you guys. Remind me in a minute. I'll show you those bunghole liquor stores. Bolodrome, Sonny's. Oh my God, Eastern Bank. Where's the Omelet headquarters, Ma? Oh, it's right here. That's that thing they just showed. The old railroad station is right here now. See it? From that theme park. It's a breakfast place now. I'll rewind it a little bit so you can see. See? Can you tell?
Old Smoky, the great eye.
Funky. Funky, funky. All right. Let's go see Bunghole Liquors and then we're going to get out of here. I'll show you both of them. And then zoom out. Come on. Let's go over to Peabody. Come on. Lowell Street. Lowell Street. Come on. Jesus, where am I? Endicott. Here we go, Lowell. The veterinary hospital. Did you lick some bungholes? Did you lick a bunghole? Bunghole lickers? Okay. No. I'll show you the other one. The other one's in Salem. I actually went by it the other day when we were messing around. It's right by the House of Seven Gables. It is literally right by the custom house. The Bunghole Liquors. Right across from historic Pickering Wharf. Get your bunghole licked. Right there. Bunghole Liquors. So stupid. Oh! It's kind of funny, isn't it? I don't want to go to bed yet. What are we doing? Midnight. Jesus, half an hour has already gone by. It's 10 past 12. I just said it was quarter to 12, wasn't it? How many people are still in here? 5. No hangers honors. A lot of drownings in that pond. Mm-hmm. 5 kids I went to school with died right there one night. Crashed into that store. Remember that, Ma? One of them survived. The driver survived. Crashed into that store. Oh. She's not there no more. Yeah, I was back in like 1980. Maybe 88. 89. I'd have been 88. Huh? Yeah. Was the and then the other kid got crushed by the boat on the landing a couple of years later, remember? Over at the bait and tackle store on Ballard Street. Remember that? Yeah, right on Ballard Street that happened. The bait and tackle. It's still called Tom's Bait and Tackle. He was painting a boat on the dock right here, and the boat, one of the stands fell on him. The other kid's brother from that accident, like a year or two later, right here. Pretty sure it was a brother or something, cousin, nephew, aunts, uncles. Yeah, she owned the bait store. Troll, if you're Will Coin, I do not have you blocked. If that's what you're asking. I don't know why you can't find me. I don't block anybody, so I would have had no reason to There you go. It's some cheap lobster. What do you guys pay for lobster where you are? I think it's even cheaper than that now. I know that it gets crazy prices outside of New England. Wheat crawdads. Oh, lobsters. I've never had a crawdad, but lobster is so good. I haven't had lobster in a while. I used to work at this drawbridge here. They tore it down. They built this other thing now, but they were supposed to be building a new one. I've never tried to ship seafood. I know you can go get lobster here really easily, cheap. Not cooked though. It's already cooked. It's kind of expensive. Like $14 a pound already cooked. Overnighted on ice. Yeah, I know you can do it. And I think they ship it with dry ice or something. Well, Some restaurants here, you go in and they have the tanks right there. You can pick out your lobster. You know what I'm talking about? The lobster tanks in the restaurants. Those are pretty cool. You work for customs. There's a lot of restaurants like that where you can just go in and pick out your lobster. Or they have it right there. You just tell them what you want, and they pull them out of the tanks. All the grocery stores have lobster tanks too. You can buy live fresh lobster. If I get walking again someday, I'll show you guys that stuff. I used to go in when I was younger. I used to go in and torment them, like stick my finger in the water and shit. You always get yelled at. Don't do that. Get your hands out of there. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of restaurants here that do that. There's a place right down the street I think has a lobster tank. It's that Lobester joint. The place that has a sign that says Lobester instead of lobster. I'll show you guys that. And then I'm going to bed. Yep. It's past Oxford Fair. Irving Oil. It's before the Irving Oil. One side says lobster, the other side says Lobester. See? Oh, this side says lobster. Can you see it? It says lobster. That side says lobster. And the other side says Lobester. Night. But I think they got a tank in there. I've never been in there, but that's about 5 miles from my house or something. Not very far. Not very far at all. I wonder if they got a website. They must have a tank in there. I always wanted to stop in there and say, "What's with the? I want some Lobester." I don't know what that's about. I don't know. There's all ice cream there too. Meat sale. All right, guys. I am calling it quits. almost 12:30. It's howdy doody time. I don't know. Oh, it may be the light. You son of a gun. Oh. I don't know. I'm going to look it up and see what I can find for the program that lets you put it on you. Bye, everybody.